Femi, professional footballer. I'm 25 years of age and I'm from South East London. 2 truths, 1 lie. I've got 3 sisters. I've been arrested before. I was born in Guy's Hospital.
Okay. You've not been arrested before.
Amen.
Amen. That's not a portion in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Amazing, happy, positive.
Serious words.
Do you know your weaknesses?
Weaknesses. I try not to show too much emotion, and that's a big weakness of mine. Because there's times when I should feel sorry for people.
Oh, so you don't feel sorry for people?
Nah.
I feel for yourself.
Even myself as well. Like I need to like, no, Femi's alright. Do you know what I mean?
Alright,
but I'm always
yeah.
like,
Did you think that's a black man thing or just something you've just always done?
Do you know, I think it's a ends mentality.
Ends.
It's like we always think, oh, we're from this place. We
strong,
have to like, this. But as you get older, it's like you're not proving nothing to no one. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
You've already answered this question.
Yeah.
Where you've grown up? Birmingham, did you say?
Birmingham, yeah.
Birmingham.
South East London, yeah.
Have you lived there your whole life?
Whole life.
Born in Guy's.
Basically,
Hospital. South.
South.
Period.
From birth, yeah.
Okay. How do you feel like that has sort of impacted your journey, impacted you as an individual?
I think South London in general is just tough to grow up in. I think you're growing up around a lot of people that haven't, you could say, done much with their lives.
Right.
Or there's a lot of stories of people doing things and not getting too far. So I think mentally them kind of stories weigh on you because you're like, am I going to be like them? Or is my story going to be the same? So
a lot of pressure really.
Yeah, because you don't want to be like them. You want to be that success story coming from South East London. Do you know what I mean? So I think South does that. I think that most areas do it to you, but South just has that stigma of like young black boy. Is he gonna go and do crime or like? We're not really known to be successful. Do you know what I mean? And that is one thing that plays a big part.
Do you feel like you faced that stigma yourself? Like, did you have that conflict within yourself?
Within myself, I think in school I did. Yeah.
In school, yeah.
Like I found it hard to judge when was the right time to go chill with my boys, or did I want to go football training.
Okay.
So I think that played a big part because your friends are just on the roads and they're going to chill and that. You know what I mean? But the right thing to do is go training. You know what I mean? Chase your goal.
Especially at a young age, it's quite difficult. It's quite difficult to make that decision. I'm like, no, I'm trying to do this. No, I need to do this. That. So kind of be the leader.
I think I got to year 10 and I was like, you know, I'm not even on
all of this stuff.
I know what I want to do.
So you sort of knew from year 10 like, this is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I feel like within myself, I just had that confidence that, you know, I could actually make something of myself. Do you know what I mean? I think from when I decided I'm not going to chill with the boys no more, I'm going to go home, train, I think then just take that, you know what, Femi, go and become something in it.
You started football roughly around 14-ish, let me say?
Yeah, so you played locally around 10 and that.
Who was your local club?
Docklands, I don't think no one even know it. But like it's now changed to Bacon's, like where Bacon's College is.
Oh, okay.
So I used to play there.
Yeah.
From there I went to Millwall from like, I was at Millwall from like 11 till 16.
So you go to one of them football
colleges? So that's where my story's mad. I didn't even go. I went normal college.
That's weird. Where did you
go? Northwest Kent in Dartford.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be on ends no more.
Really?
Yeah,
hold on. Let's retrack a second. Hold on. So wait, hold on. I didn't know that. But okay, wait. So I'm trying to like take it back. So 14, 15. Always been doing football since you were sort of like 11. Hit sort of 14, 15, 16-ish, and you're like, yeah, I'm trying to out.
And then I just,
That's
And
mad.
then I didn't want to play football no more.
So you were at that age, you didn't want to be on ends and you didn't want to play football.
Yeah, I was in and out of. So in school I was like, I don't want to chill with the boys. Cool. Then I got to 15 and I was like, I've actually spent so much time playing football that I've got no time to chill and enjoy it. So I was like, I'm going normal college. I still study sports, but I was like, you do hand in hand in it. So I was training and going to college at the same time, innit?
At what point did you get back to it?
So my story was mad. Stopped playing football, went to college, I got a job. I started working in Waitrose.
Everyone wants to Waitrose.
Yeah, around that time,
that was cool.
That was like, see this cool in it. So
that was.
I worked in Waitrose. I think I've done like 5 shifts, and I said, yeah, this is long.
No.
Yeah, I'm packing bags. The manager's like to me, didn't your mum teach you how to pack bags? You see that Waitrose apron?
Yeah.
I just took it off. I threw it on the counter. I just picked my jacket up and I left. that place didn't see me again.
So what was it about what he said? Like just
I think
gave you the ick.
Yeah, it just made me look. I looked at him like
I'm better than that. Like
it's my mum, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, yeah, this is below me.
Yeah.
I'm actually not on it no more.
Yeah.
Got my stuff went. Then I got a job in Ladbrokes.
Okay.
I went to Ladbrokes for 1 year. But when I'm playing like semi-pro in it.
Okay.
Like, so a team signed me and I'm playing well, and then I get signed pro again to Colchester.
Did you ever feel like you needed to work? Because actually I had this conversation today and someone was like, fam, I never felt like I needed to work. Whereas I felt like I had to work. 16, I was like, once I got that in there, I was like, get me a job yesterday.
Do you know what? I didn't feel like I needed to work, but I feel like just for mentally, I was like, let me get a job, see how it feels. You know what I mean? Let me know what work is like. Because it's like, you never know, football might not, you know what I mean? After college, I might get a job anyway, so let me get into the routine of it. Yeah, but working made me understand that I don't want to work. But now, I'm just playing football semi-pro. I get a phone call like, Fem, coach don't want to sign you. So I'm like, this is weird. Sign with Colchester, have a good year, then I get a 2-year professional contract again.
With Colchester?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was like mind-blowing. Like, my mum's all calling me, saying Femi on Sky Sports. And like, being from End, you're like,
like raw,
you've been dreaming for days like this, you know what I mean? Like,
did you feel like you knew you had the talent?
I think everyone knows they have the talent, but it's up here, and I think it's more mental. You have to like know that I can actually do this, innit? Because everyone knows they have a talent at something.
Was there ever any disbelief, like raw, like how many?
Certain times there's this because like you think, oh, everyone's trying to play football though,
like,
and then this and that, and but one thing I would say is that people beat themselves up and create things that are not even there.
It's mad.
You know what I mean?
It's
like you just say, oh, but he might not like me, or
it's conflict within yourself.
Yeah,
it's like me against me.
And no one's even saying nothing. But you're just there like, nah,
it's really mad.
And you're just sitting there like, oh, am I good enough? Am I good enough? That's a confidence that you have with yourself that is a self-doubt.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. So there's a self-doubt, but what do you think about the whole society? Like, then what society and what that has to say? Do you ever have that comparison factor?
Do you know, it was me from early. I've never compared my journey to no one else's, in it, because everyone's journey is different. So if I see another black boy doing what I'm like, he's done it, like I could do it as well. Do you know what I mean? It was never like, oh my gosh, he's done it, so there's no space for me to make it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But me seeing another black boy from the end doing it, I'm like, I'm going as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he can change his life, me too. Like, I want to find a way as well.
What makes you go harder for what you do? Like
my mum. My way of doing stuff is knowing that it's not my will, innit? It's God's will. You know what I mean? So like, me working hard is not even to benefit myself. My mum, my sisters. You know what I mean? It's like I can make all the money in the world, but seeing your mum smile when your sisters have stuff, it's like feeling is different to like me wearing this or driving this car. It's like seeing your mum in a nice house or
so that's your drive.
Literally
that's
every day.
What's got you
like
moving, waking up every day like I got to do this. Like literally
run. If I'm tired, just the thought of your mum. Bow.
When you deep certain stuff, and there's someone you're doing something for, like not just you're doing it for yourself, but when you put her into perspective, it's like, right, I actually have to do this. This is not just about me. It's above me. It's not just me.
It's way above me.
There's a whole there's a whole generation.
Do you get me?
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And it's like days that your mum's taking you training in the rain, or getting free buses, like.
Auntie really was standing for you, like she sees something in you, like you got to really take that and keep going.
Them factors there, you can't even. Obviously, everyone says there's no amount you can pay your mum back, but there's not. But the effort of trying to give her the life she deserves,
and getting there.
You know what I mean? Like, just little phone calls like Femi on Sky Sports, or you know what I'm saying, like that is like enough for me alone to be like, you know what, I'm actually on the track. And forget what anyone else says because I know what I'm doing it for. Do you know what I mean?
Amazing. What's all like the emotional and mental, factors or obstacles you've had to face during the way? Like obviously there's times like you said self-doubt and stuff. Like what else?
Football is very mental, I would say. Like, and there's a lot of emotion in football. Like there's days where you think you don't think you played great. But the thing is, you probably did play good, but the self-doubt on yourself, you're like, I could have done that better. And the way football is very competitive. So if I'm not playing well, best believe there's a guy that's waiting to play.
What position do you play, sorry?
I can play up front or on the wing. Okay. You know what I mean? But so my main job role is to score goals or create goals to win games. Yes, that's right, good. To score.
You know the vibes.
If I have a chance to score and I don't score and we lose the game, it's like Femi, like, you know what I mean? So after the game, I'm beating myself up. I'm like, we should have won the game.
Then you got the pressure of fam being watched. And there's to
be fair, they're watching, yeah. I'll be real with you. You don't hear the fans.
Really?
I'll be honest with you.
But aren't you being watched for potentially another contract or what?
You know, that kind of thinking, that is just in your head, isn't it?
It's like, that voice again, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I've always said to myself, if you enjoy the game, what is yours will come to you, innit? You know what I mean? It's like, you keep chasing something and it's not working. It's because there's too much emphasis on the fact that God knows what you want. So it's like, he'll put things in your way until you realise, you know what, let me relax and enjoy it. And then
I was having this conversation yesterday and I said to someone like, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. If you are where you are now, God has already positioned you to be there.
So everything makes sense.
It works together for your good.
But when you're constantly chasing something, you just be looking and saying, listen,
you're just moving mad.
Yeah, there's something you're doing wrong in it. And he'll keep teaching that same lesson until you do it the right way. You get me?
What?
I really understand it. You get?
I love it. Are there any other ones like?
You probably got the pressure of your manager.
Okay.
So it's like you want to play well to impress your manager to stay in the team also.
Of course.
I think everything revolves around staying in the team.
What helps you get better? So obviously there's training, food, eating the right stuff.
Diet. Yeah.
Is that?
I think the major one is just confidence. I'll be real.
Okay.
Forget what everything you've heard or read. Diet is major. Don't get me wrong, innit? But you have to be confident within yourself. When you're confident in life, you start doing things differently and whatever. Like, for instance, dress sense. If you're confident, you know what you look good. Nothing else matters. And same with football pitch. Right. If you know that you're a good player, you'll play well in it.
Like,
so I think that.
I don't know about you, but sometimes you have them like not visions, but like that picture in your head, like that picture, like yo, I'm trying to get there. That's where I'm trying to be, fam. Like, as in like when you're training, you're thinking, nah, this is what
I need.
So, what's your ambition like? What does that picture look like to you?
The picture to me is playing football at the highest level.
Right.
Like, okay. It's me, my mum, my sisters on the table, and just me signing a crazy contract.
Father, Lord, you can hear this prayer. Lord, please. Amen.
Just looking at it thinking, I've done it.
I've done it.
Like, and
that's the picture.
That is literally my picture.
You need to hold that picture, bro. That picture's gonna
happen.
I've got it.
I've got it.
You got this.
Just gotta work hard. Just coming though.
Amen. It's your portion. Shout out your portion. Amen.
It's my portion.
It's your portion.
Amen.
No, I love it. I love it. So that's a picture.
Yeah.
What's your legacy? Like, what do you want to leave behind?
I want to leave behind. That's a deep question, you know.
Very, very deep.
That's deep. I think overall, I want to be remembered for having a clean heart. Yeah. I think knowing that I've helped people when I can. Like, when they talk about me, I want it to be positive, happy, amazing. That order as well.
Literally.
Finish with amazing. That was deep. So.
That was really deep. Do you think you're quite self-aware?
Yeah, I think I even started learning that 2 years ago.
Yeah, I learned it recently. It's so important though for growth. Especially.
Yeah, before I used to be so like, I'm right about everything. I know I'm right. But I think one of my friends just said to me, Femi, like, bro, you're wrong. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think from there, like, I just started thinking, bro, like, what can I take from my friends? Yeah. Like, bro, if I'm doing something wrong, like, let me know, innit? You know what I mean? If I'm, but same way my friends give it, I also give it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're doing something dumb, that don't make sense.
It's a
like,
relationship.
Bro, this don't make sense. You know what I mean? Go about it this way or don't do it at all.
What is your thoughts on greatness needs assistance? That's like my favourite.
That is deep. You need to make these your major ones still. This is fire and beef. What you need? Greatness.
Like deep hit. Greatness needs assistance. So you see, like that whole self-aware factor, and your friend being able to say this, and you can tell them that. Like for you to be great, you need people that are like, no, I could do it on my own. I'm like, bro, I'm a bit like that. Let me be real. I'm a bit like, no, I'm good. Like I don't need no one. I could do it on my own. But it's heavy. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Big tune. Shout out Stormzy. If you're watching this,
blah blah blah. One day, amen.
I think greatness needs assistance always.
Period.
There's a point that there's only so far you can go by yourself.
Right.
But I do feel like a lot of people feel like getting assistance is seen as neediness. Being weak. I mean, but for example, if I need help and I know someone that is in a better place to assist me with that, I gotta ask in it. Yeah. I would be killing myself.
So you're not doing yourself any favour.
I'll be spiting myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
you're only hurting yourself.
Yeah,
you're only harming your vision.
Because your biggest opportunity could just be a conversation with the person you know you talk to, but you're like, nah. And the problem is everyone wants to be self-made. It's in my opinion, it's sneaky.
Yeah.
Like it's like you holding the title of being self-made. I get it. It's a big accolade to yourself, innit? But being a millionaire self-made, being a millionaire from your friends, I believe you're in the same category together.
Last time I checked, just aluminium.
Last time I checked, you were still gonna eat the same restaurant. You know what I mean? We're still gonna buy the same stuff. So like, people need to understand that. Regardless of help, it don't make you weak, innit?
Right.
You know what I mean, it's help only makes you a better person than anything.
Yeah. What makes up your identity, rather?
What makes up my identity?
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
I think you know I'm coming 'cause I'm loud. That is my identity. Like you know I'm coming. Like if I'm going out, you can just hear Femi.
Do you feel like you come with a presence?
Yeah.
That,
but that's not even forced. I think that's just
it's just natural.
yeah,
some people naturally have it. Like they walk into a room, everyone's like,
oh yeah. And because I was youngest in my house, I had to shout, "Mom, can I get pounded yam?" You know what I mean?
Do you want yam?
Yeah.
What's your favourite soup?
Obono, you know.
I was gonna say this can make or break. Obono, hey my guy. What are your pillars? So what holds you together? So I feel like for me, trust, loyalty, honesty, love. Like love is very heavy. I'm heavy on the love. What sort of holds you together?
I think love is a major one for me.
100%.
That family, you know what I mean, close friends and
definitely.
that's love for sure. You know, it's with the loyalty one, I don't really understand that aspect of it, you know. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Like, I want to understand it, but I don't really
get it.
You know what I mean? I get loyal with like things, but.
So when I say loyal for me, I'm also talking, I'm heavy on the love, like family love and all of that. But I think, okay, I grew up without my dad, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like that was my first trauma to loyalty.
Yeah.
Like, I was a bit like raw, like.
You feel like someone left you?
Yeah, like I'm like, you were meant to be like my first love, like my dad kind of thing. And it's like, now it's like, right, now I've got to look at the world with the lens that you gave to me, sort of thing. So when I say
I feel like you're a bit at a
disadvantage of it, because like I can't trust the world because you've done and done that. But really, so I've got to look at people and think, are you gonna leave? Or you just that kind of thing. So loyalty is a big thing where it's like,
yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I actually get your point, because it's like someone being disloyal to you is painful,
it's painful.
You know what I'm saying? I get it.
And it's trauma, and now I've got to deal with that trauma and understand.
Like you messed me up before last even started, didn't it?
You didn't let me breathe,
like,
just
do
me dirty, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But I think the beauty of it is that, like, and what we've both sort of established is the self-awareness bit. And like, so my friends, I can't lie, I wouldn't be half the person I am without them, because they've said, bro, you need to deal with your childhood. You're moving mad. Like,
I think the childhood sounds deep though, you
bro,
know.
it's deep, man.
Like I'm saying to the point where it's like you are doing stuff and you don't even realise that it's from your childhood.
Yeah, because before you're a man, you're a kid. You're a boy before you're a man. You got to deal with that boy, because it's just toxic.
But my thing is how, like, not many people want to deal with that side because it is so toxic. You know what I mean? Like,
I was God is good. I was having this conversation with my cousin today, and like we're both deep in that. You know, some people, they just numb the pain. They numb it. It's not there. And it's like, if I open up to you about my pains, one, I'm vulnerable, and two, it means that like you know too much.
You now know my weakness.
You know too much. You know my weakness, and it's like, if you leave tomorrow, I'm done for. And also, it's like it invites that comfortability
of the person to
this person to start doing stuff or just saying madness. Like you just start thinking you know me like that, but you don't know half of it. You don't even know the half of it, like kind of thing. So I think it's a big thing with the childhood thing, but I do think you need people on that journey. Yeah,
but you've also got to by yourself understand why this.
It takes your acknowledgement in order to unravel it and understand it. But I do think sometimes it might just be another person looking in, thinking from the outside in, being like, bro.
But also numbing the pain isn't good.
It's just dead.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be doing that.
It's people think it's just I'll get over it tomorrow, but I'm saying your actions also become like you're numbing the pain.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't take things personal no more, innit?
Yeah.
If someone does something to me, it's like, you know what, they had a bad day, or I don't know what's going on in their life for me to be getting.
I'm happy, positive, and amazing.
You get me? So I don't want like
your bad vibes.
Yeah, like I don't want like leave it there. Really, cool. Do you get me? You're probably having a bad day. It's easy, innit?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Would you say that your childhood was healthy? Trauma, whatever. Like
I'm not even gonna sit and cap and say my childhood was tough because it wasn't.
Really? Okay.
I'm not even gonna.
Had it straight.
Not straight, but like.
It was just not as tense as
it weren't like I was on the road and you know what I mean? It's just like it was a normal household, innit? 3 sisters, me, my mum.
Do you you live with your dad?
No.
You're not really in contact with him?
Nah, so my sister talked to him, but I don't really talk to him, innit? Like, I had this whole, I don't know, maybe just being a boy.
But you try harder when you're a girl.
Yeah.
And when you're a boy, I see that with my brother as well.
I feel like with me, it's like, I can be cool with you, innit? But it's not like I'm gonna be a brother, like.
But I don't really rate some of your actions, so I'm just like,
yeah,
that's exactly like my brother. It's mad.
Like, you know what? Let me now step back from that because I'm not with what you're doing.
Do you feel like you need to be your own, not your own man, but let me make my own definition of
being a man? Yeah. So it's like some things he's done or how he's behaved, I wouldn't behave like that.
Yeah,
you know what I
personally,
mean? So it's like,
I really rate.
obviously, I don't hate you, but it's like.
I don't rate it, but
what's going on, Dad? You cool?
Yeah.
At that point, we can leave it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe in the future, I might. You know what I'm saying, talk to him and that like that. But
from what I can always remember, you've always been calm. Like,
yeah.
just like I would never
So,
think, not to be judgmental, but I'd never think that you didn't grow up with your dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You just seem mad calm.
Most time I kept stuff in house, innit?
Yeah.
Like, people
well, you
don't
did
know
say that
it.
before, that you
like,
sort of just hold your emotions in. That's not really.
Yeah. So. That's what I'm saying. I think I've been the same throughout.
I think
like,
really,
you're
consistent still.
You'd never see me moving mad or doing nonsense. Like, I just not that way inclined, innit? You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say me not living with my dad has affected me at all. You know, I'll be honest. Yeah.
How do girls feel like that? Like, why do girls? I don't know.
You know,
that's interesting.
I think girls are more emotional.
Yeah.
In that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they have the thought of a happy family and oh my gosh, like I can't be happening.
Yeah.
Whereas as a boy, you're kind of like, oh okay, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it's right for boys to do that.
Man, them crying. How do you feel about that?
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Really?
No.
Someone said, nah, society's making it calm for man them to cry. I'm like, what's wrong with man them crying?
But my thing is,
depends on what you're crying about. But
the whole crying thing, I don't see a problem with it.
Okay.
It's like everyone has emotions. You know what I mean? Like, but that goes back to your later thing of people judging, saying, oh, like you're soft or like you're not a man. It's like I don't even see how the two go hand in hand.
How do they define you?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
You
it's
define
like,
yourself.
It's like when, for example, my nephew cries. I'm saying, yo, bro, cry. If you're upset about that, it's like, cry. You know what I mean? Then after you calm down, we'll chat.
Yeah.
But me saying, why you crying? Wait, what?
How's your nephew though?
He's 5.
Okay.
So I'm saying, but like, I would never tell him don't cry about something.
Yeah.
Only you know why you're upset. You know what I'm saying? If it brings you to tears, then it brings you to tears, isn't it?
What does live your movie mean to you? So when you hear the phrase live your movie,
that's another deep one as well.
What does it mean to you?
You got these on clutch, you know? These are serious questions. To me, live your movie is, I think it is just in the question. You should live your life to how you want to be in it.
Yeah.
I'm just going through life how you see fit in it.
Right.
I mean, obviously we are at the age where you know right from wrong. You know what I mean? Like, but live your movie to me is like just live your true meaning. Live how you want to make something of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, so have the base of working hard or being positive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
the foundation.
A lot of people are on like the affirmations and that nowadays.
Yeah.
That's
It's
like,
your affirmation. Your daily.
So,
do you know what? Give me a high five.
come on.
The consistency. Sometimes I'm like, do you know what, Lord Jesus, thank you. Let me repost this. No, like your affirmations are actually deep.
But it is because it helps me get through my day or whatever. It's like.
Do you see it kind of like a journal? Not a journal, but is it kind of like?
Not a journal, but it's like I put it out there so people can relate. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like
it's good.
Being positive gets you through a lot of things. Like you know what I mean, it's like a lot of people see the dark side of things, and I don't think it's right in it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are dealing with things that they don't tell no one about. You know what I mean? So if I can just put that message out there.
So what would you define your movie as? Some people say that their movie is the struggle or it's the success. Like their movie actually started at the struggle or it started at the victory. The minute when you're signing that contract, that picture. Is that when your movie starts?
Nah, my movie started time ago. Like, my movie's there's been struggle, there's been down days, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people don't talk about the days when you're in the cold, not playing.
The point of this platform is kind of like, it's not just about the influencers and when you get there, it's about the come up.
Yeah,
because the come up is actually so
it's important as well.
And it's important. It's character building, it's everything. It's like the platform, you just want to show people that, trust me, the come up's not easy.
Yeah,
don't let them fool you.
Yeah, anyone that's sitting at home thinking that it's roses and daisies, you're mistaken. Trust me, you're gonna go through days of
trauma,
hardship,
conflict rather.
Days you don't want to do nothing.
Reals.
And the thing is, it's hard to wake up every day and work hard. I understand it.
Consistently.
Like it's hard. So don't get me wrong, but if you want a better life for you and around you, you have to, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, because I personally don't want to get to the point where it's like I'm old and I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
I
if I
regret
done
it.
that,
Had I known,
or had I run harder here, or I don't want to be that guy.
You shouldn't go hard where
Literally,
you can.
I think it's like everyone deserves a better life,
right?
but we're all in charge of it, innit?
Yeah.
If you don't do what you have to do in life, you can only blame yourself. There's
it was your fault.
your brother or Sarah. Or
And it's so sad because it's down to your
literally,
decision.
that's it. The knock-on effect is dangerous.
It's really
And
dangerous.
there's one thing I always say. I like the quote, like, you don't know how many others that you're influencing that don't even know you.
Exactly.
Like, people might be watching this thinking, oh, I want to start my own. My own. Do you know what I mean? So for you, it's like, if I quit this, it's like, who else or how many others have I let down? That's the way I say it. I'm saying, if I don't make it, it's like all these other little boys on the ends are like, oh, Femi stopped playing football. So like,
so it's long. It's
I'm
not
not
real
doing
thing.
either, and that does wear in your head. It's like it's your own life, but you have affected so many others. You know what I mean? Like, word.
Right, let's quickly. It's the fashion for me, Femi.
The zips that I'm saying.
Listen, just sprinkle.
On the Instagram, it's Femi CEO.
Femi CEO. Follow that, people. Follow that yesterday. Yesterday, innit?
Come on.
This guy and the fashion, guys, I'm scared of him. You know what's like, Femi? You don't rest.
I can't rest. There's no time to rest.
Damn.
I don't believe in that whole overdressing stuff. I just dress nice everywhere.
I love it. Don't listen to them.
Yeah, I don't care.
Keep the dressing going. Do you know what it is? When I see your post here, I'm like, it's like,
more.
just don't give it to me. Don't stop, bro.
Listen, I love fashion still. I don't even lie. I just dress how I am.
Do you express yourself for it?
Yeah.
Right.
Like people want to like it and wear it.
Yeah, do that.
Go do your thing.
Go do that, man.
Get me. Just when you do it.
Bye, yeah, Joey. Give me my credits.
Thank you very much.
Do you know what? It's been lit having you here. It's been amazing.
Thank you very much.
But you have one thing to say to the people.
Keep living your movie.
My G. Guys, follow Femi CEO on his platform.
Come on.
Thank you for having us, mate.
No problem.